What's up, everyone? Max Power here. Welcome back to the arena. And tonight we're going to be talking about Chilling Reign. No, we're not. We're actually going to go over a CGC return, which actually came back. It got processed 9 days after we submitted to them. This is a 20-card submission done under the economy price label, however you want to say it, category. And it was done not in 28 days, not in 32 days. This was done in 9 days. We sent it over on the 25th of January. They opened it up on the 28th. And it was promised by the 11th of March. Guess what? They got it done last week. It was sent on the 4th of February. So this is exciting. It's crazy. The submission was between a friend and I. So I actually just wanted to go ahead and review these real quick. We did do a submission preview where we guessed some of the grades. I'm actually going to be listing some of these. I have them written down on a sheet of paper. So I'm going to be, advising or saying these as I go through each card to see if we guess pretty accurately or not. If you like this type of stuff, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, your family. Thank you so much for the support, your feedback, ideas, and let's see what else we can come up with here. Now, for this first sub, if this is in order, and I think I have it in order, it's going to be a Japanese Lugia that I submitted. This is the Japanese back. Some of these sometimes have a little junk on the card, but it's actually pretty good. And it got an 8. We had actually guessed that this would be a 7.5. This is a solid 8 because centering is 9.5, surface 8, corner 7.5, edges 8.5. This is very solid, especially for a card that's 20 years old and Japanese. I love this. This is great. It's actually better than I thought it would. Next up should be Mew from Shining Legends, which I guess would probably be about an 8.5, maybe a 9. But let's see what we get. A 9. This is okay. This is not bad. This is better on the higher end of what I expected. Centering is not the best on this one, but everything else is a true 9. That's pretty cool. I'm happy with this. I wonder, okay, yeah, centering. Let's see the back real quick. That's probably what it is. Okay, from top to bottom, it's a little bit off. You can probably see it right there. There's some of that dust from the box. But, man, 9 for a Shining Legends card, especially a Mew, something like that. That is very, very good. Next up is another card from Shiny Legends, and this is going to be the Mewtwo Gx, which is the secret rare in the set, Mewtwo. We guessed that this would also be between an 8.5 and a 9, and we're going to see that it is a 9. Solid 9. 9 on everything, all the fronts here. I'm pretty good with this because, honestly, these GX cards have the trickiest centerings, not only because of what it is, but also these lines that, kind of border around the entire thing. It makes it harder to just kind of get it really centered. This is great though. This is a solid 9. Indisputable. Cannot beat that. Next up is going to be not sure, I don't remember what this is. It is Pikachu and Zekrom, the rainbow rare. We guessed that this would be a 9 and we got a 9. 9 indeed. The corners got the best score here with a 9.5. But honestly, I'm pretty good with that. I don't mind it, and I've been guessing pretty accurately. And I'm not a professional grader. I've never worked for CGC or any other company, but I just kind of got used to how they grade. This is my second submission, so I have an idea of how it would be. And so far, so good. Next up is going to be Tyranitar After the Buffet from Battle Styles. This one, man, I just had to get graded no matter what I got. We did say it was going to be a 9 in the guessing video. I see that the centering is not the best, but that's probably why. But it doesn't matter because this is one of the more valuable cards, not a secret rare, but it is an alternate art. And we get a 9. A 9, there you go. Centering is going to be the worst, but everything else is pretty good. For a card that's very new, very crisp, and, it's got its value for it being a 9, I will take that all day. So far, it's been straight 9s, guys, with the exception of the Lugia. Next up is going to be another card from Battle Styles, another alternate art. And this one's going to be Rapid Strike Urshifu Vmax. The first half of these subs were mine and the second half are my friend. And we're trying to follow the same order that the cards are submitted and that the cards appeared in that preview video. So if you go back and watch, you'll see that the grades that I'm guessing now are what I guessed in that video. And, so far they're holding pretty true. So for Rapid Strike Urshifu, we said it would be between a 9 and a 9.5. It does not have the best centering, and we get a 9.5. Wow. All right. 9.5 again. It's on the high end of what we guessed. I like that. It's got some of that box dust, but it's not as bad as other times. I just have to get this graded, guys. The artwork, the fact that it's alternate art, and it's like one of the first ones where, you know, Pokemon has done it like this. This is excellent. I think this is great. Corner's got a 10. I don't know if I have any cards with a subgrade of 10, but there you go. I have that one now. So, yeah. Next up is going to be Rayquaza V from Evolving Skies. This one, in my opinion, got the best shot, had the best shot at scoring a 10. Let's see what we get with this Rayquaza, guys. Oh my god, this got a pristine 10. For a moment, I stopped for a moment because I wasn't sure if that was perfect or pristine. I was looking at the subgrades. The centering is a 9.5, but everything else got 10s. Guys, that is excellent. For artwork like this, you cannot knock it, guys. This is beautiful. I love it. It's amazing. So happy that we got that. Wow, okay, so we got a 10. Didn't take too long, and so far my guesses have been pretty great. What do you guys think? Have you guys submitted cards and done something similar where you predict what it might be? How's it been for you guys? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, next up is going to be Charizard from Celebrations. It's actually going to be my Charizard. There's going to be another one later on. It's my friend's. And this is the other card that I believe had the best shot at getting a 10, whether it's pristine or perfect. I didn't put that, I just put 10. But let's find out and see together. This got a 9. Oh man, okay. Alright, so it wasn't that great. The centering is good, corners too, but the surface and edges aren't quite there. If you guys go back to that same video I was talking about, the preview one, I talk about how cards, even though they're packed fresh, they come out and they're brand new, never played, however you want to describe it. That doesn't mean that they're a 10, that doesn't mean that they're perfect. They have their issues and their stuff. Well, here you go. This is a pack fresh, minty mint card, but it's still got a 9. Not knocking it whatsoever, but hey, it's a 9, it's a Charizard, it's still great. Next up, as you can see from the back art, it's actually going to be a Digimon card. My first one entered. I have two from this submission. And also, it is going to be Black Wargreymon, the secret rare alternate art from 1.5 release special. What did we get from our first CGC submission? This is a 9. Okay, 9, 9.5, 8.5, and a 9. Huh. It's not as perfect as I thought it would be. Kind of disappointing a little bit. But it's a CGC card graded now. It's a Digimon. It's Black Wargreymon, my favorite. And why not? I'll take it. 9. So far, nothing's been lower than an 8, a 9 if you don't consider the Lugia, but I will take that, guys. I think that's great. Next up, we have another Digimon that we submitted, and this is actually going to be, I don't remember what I put in. I have to look. Okay, Lilithmon. This is Lilithmon. This is also another alternate art from 1.0, if I'm not mistaken, the first box release. I thought this wouldn't be as good as the Black Wargreymon, so I forgot to mention Black Wargreymon I thought would get a 10, as well as the Charizard. They did not. Lilithmon, we guessed a 9. Let's see what we get. 9.5. Okay, we scored this higher in this one instead of the Black Wargreymon because of the surface, and then everything else is 9.5. This is a solid card. I'm pretty sure people will want to pay for this or buy it or whatnot. I'm going to keep it for now, but if anyone is interested, here you go. 9.5 Lilithmon alternate art. Next up, we have, I don't remember, Arcanine. Okay, so these are going to be cards that I had 2 copies of Arcanine from Heart Gold Soul Silver over 10, 11 years ago. And for both of these, I put them back to back to see if they would score higher or lower. They actually got, or I guessed that they would be between 8 and 8.5. Again, these are really, really old cards. I graded them because they're very low pop, so I don't really care what they get, but I'm pretty sure it will be something good. And we got 8.5. Okay, again, on the higher end of that guesstimation that we sent, 9, 8.5, 8, and 8.5. The weakest is going to be the corners. There's likely probably going to be some scuffing, some whitening. And I apologize, guys. We haven't been looking at the back too much. The back is very important if you want to see what it could score. Just so that you have an idea of what, you know, if it's going to be highly scored, lowly scored, or what have you. This one does have some whitening, some dings on the side, but hey, that's great. I don't mind. 8.5 for a card from 2010. Come on, guys. So this is going to be my second Arcanine. Might as well, because they're, again, very low pop and they're in pretty good condition. Let's say it's probably got another 8.5 and 8.5. I'm going to do a quick side-by-side comparison. And these are pretty identical, honestly. You know, they have slightly different things here and there, but they're both 8.5. They're both solid, honestly. I'm pretty sure anyone might want to get, you know, pay a pretty penny for these if they want to. If not, it's part of my collection, and I'm proud of them. These are great. These are great to have. Next up is going to be Charizard G from Supreme Victors. I did not get to enter a guess the grade for these in the video. For whatever reason, I got so excited and I missed it. But at some point, I think I might have guessed it would have been a 9. I think these have a high chance of scoring highly because they're not holographic. But, you know, that doesn't mean it's going to be perfect either. But let's see what it is. And this is another card that is 11 years old and low population now in the secondary market. And we have a 9. Very solid, guys. Almost a 9 all around. Also submitted 2 of these, so we're going to see what the second one got. I have no problem with that because it's a Charizard. They're pretty high, they're really old, and they will likely retain some sort of value, if not now, in the future. And this is going to be the second Charizard G, and we got another 9. This one has 9 across the boards, and it's actually a bit better than the first one because the corners are not as bad, but they're very, very, very close. And I'm actually happy about this, guys, because I found both of these inside sleeves in a random box. I think one was in a binder and the other one was in a tin that I had from way back when. I should have put them, well, it was probably better kept there than in the binder, but who knows. They both ended up with a 9. Really happy about that. So here marks the end of my half of the submission, and the next half is going to be my friend, and hopefully he got better luck than I did, but we'll see, because this is actually his first submission, and I think he submitted some really good cards. His first one is going to be the Charizard from Celebrations Classic Collection, and I guess this would be a 9. Let's see what we got. A 9. Half 9s and half 9.5s. That's solid grade, my friend. Our Charizards now are twins. So congratulations for that. And guys, just reminding you once again, if you like this sort of stuff, I appreciate any feedback you give me, any comments, like and subscribe. Which of these are your favorite? Have you submitted any cards that get graded yourself? Do you have a preference of any grading company? Are you checking out newer ones, or are you a diehard PSA and Beckett fan? Let me know in the comments below. Next up is going to be, I think this is Pikachu. Yes, Pikachu Vmax from the Celebrations box, which is actually the Black Star promo. We guessed that this would be between an 8.5 and a 9, and we actually got a 9.5. Congrats, my friend. 9, 9.5, 10, and 9.5. This is a great card to have graded. 9.5, man. I love the fact that it's a Pikachu Vmax, and he's got his hands up in the air like he's carding. Great job. Next up here, we have Rayquaza of his own, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we actually said that this would be a 9. It's going to be cousins with the one that I submitted, but we have here a 9.5. Nothing to be knocking of. Of course, this got two 9.5s and 2 10s. Another excellent candidate for, you know, a 9.5. We thought this would be a 9, and they got a 9.5, higher than what we guessed. So the guesses are not too bad, guys. That's awesome. I was going to see if I could do a quick water break, but my water bottle's out, and I'm not going to stop the video. I'm going to just keep it going, guys. Despite the raspiness in the voice, but it's all good. Next up is another card that I also have, which is the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. And for this one, we thought it would be a 9, and we get 9.5. I'm very happy to see this because even 9.5s are hard to get, and we're getting them left and right. That is awesome. Another card to have, you know, slab like this. The blue label really goes nice with the rest of the artwork of the card, and you can't knock it because I'm pretty sure, even though now it's pretty common, even though it's an alternate art, and it is a secret rare, you know it's a secret rare because it's 170 out of 163, so when the number goes over, secret rare. I'm pretty sure in the future these are going to be worth a lot more than they are right now, so congrats again for that 9.5. Next up is going to be its distant cousin, Single Strike Urshifu VMAX, the alternate art. We thought this would be a 9 as well, Let's see if he gets another 9.5 because I'm under guessing at this point. 9.5, right. Wow, this is good stuff. I think we got CGC on a good day, guys. What do you think? They got these pretty quick. They like the fact that we had them sleeved up in CGC, you know, card savers. I'm not sure. And they sent it back. They received it quick, opened it quick, sent it quick, and graded it pretty well. It doesn't matter that you don't get 10s, guys. Not everything's going to be a perfect 10. Go back to my video. I made a rant video as well. I mean, if you prefer 10s, then you know, that's your choice. But anything that's an 8 or higher, I think is very, very valuable as well. So not to be knocked whatsoever. Next up is going to be another secret rare, Rainbow Rare Mew Vmax from Fusion Strike. Just got it recently, but definitely a banger. We thought that this would be an 8.5 to a 9. At this point, I'm going to say it's a 9.5 because I'm undergrading. Although the centering here, you see it's a little bit thicker on the top than the bottom, but let's see. 9.5. Alrighty then. The centering was the quote-unquote worst part, but everything else got a 9.5. This is an excellent card to have at a high score, guys. That is excellent. So far, he's gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 9.5s and 1 9. I think he's done a bit better than I have, I think, at this point. That's excellent. That is very, I'm happy for you, man. All right. Next up, we have, I got to take a peek without looking at the label. Okay, so these are going to be 2 Rainbow Rares coming up, 2 more. And the first one is actually a Rainbow Rare Glaceon VMAX from Evolving Skies, as well as the next one you'll see. If you guys remember in the video, there were 2, this one and 1 other card. So for the Glaceon, we actually thought this would get a 10. And at this point, it seems to be very much within reach of this Glaceon. And we have a 9.5. All right. 9.5, 2 of them, and 2 of them got 10s. It's a Rainbow Rare. My friend has 2 of these evolutions in Rainbow Rare. He's got both of them graded. At some point, he was going to get, you know, the rest of the set if he did. And that way, they would all be graded. I thought that was an excellent idea, guys. You can pretty much have anything you want graded. I have other videos where we talk about things that you can look for when submitting cards so that you don't just submit, you know, like an energy card to get graded unless you really want to. But you can pretty much grade whatever you want. If there's anything with sentimental value, anything with monetary value, or something that you want to flip in the future right away to get some money back, by all means. Not everything goes to the stock market or savings accounts, but this is actually, you know, I guess I could say it's an alternative currency, or I forget what it is now. Alternative asset classes. Why not, guys? They preserve the value over time. Next up is going to be the Sylveon VMAX Rainbow Rare, and we thought this would be a 9, and it is actually a 9.5. Dude, you're getting nothing but 9.5s. You're killing it. 2 9.5 grade subgrades and 2 10s. This is, we did something right, man. We did something right. So that's amazing. Next up is actually going to be Tornadus V, the alternate art, and I think this is from Chilling Reign. Yeah, Chilling Reign, Chilling Pain. Yeah, the set itself, but the cards in there are beautiful, man. I wish I had you know, some of those alternate arts as well, like the Shadow Rider Calyrex. For this one, we said it would be a 9 to 9.5. I'm going to say right now it's a 9.5, and we got a 10. Pristine 10. Nice. The only reason it didn't get it is because it's a 9.5 centering. Let me take a look, because for this one, I thought I actually knocked it a little bit because of the centering, but hey, all right, why not? The back actually has somewhat better centering than the front, but if that's what they put, that's what they put. Look at that. 9.5, and the rest are 10s. Congrats, man. We each have a pristine 10 now. That's awesome. The perfect 10, of course, is elusive, but who cares? We're getting great cards. They're getting slapped up. Cards from our childhood and cards that we love right now that we know are more valuable, at least to ourselves or one way or another. Now, let's see if we can go through this before I lose my voice. Next up on the menu, we have Professor's Research, and this is going to be the Celebrations full art version, so it's Professor Oak. We did say that this was going to be an 8.5 to a 9 because there was a ding, I believe, on this side right here. I can't see it right now. There was a ding. Maybe they got rid of it. That'd be great, right? But 8.5 to a 9. Let's see what we got. A 9. That's very respectable. 9s across, and the corners are a bit better than everything else, so that's pretty good, guys. And besides, it's Professor O. Come on, who can get more nostalgic than that guy? That is awesome. Next up, we have the last Pokemon card submitted, because the next two are going to be Digimon cards as well. And this is going to be Marnie, the full art from the milk carton, the one that everyone likes, that it didn't come to the States right away. In Japan, it was, you know, there for a while. But we ended up getting it in that exclusive Marnie collection box. For this one, we said it was going to be a 9.5. I'm sorry, an 8.5 to a 9, and we got a 9. A 9 and 9, 8.5 centering, 9s across, and then a 9.5 for corners. I have one of these two. I would like to get it submitted at some point, not right now. But you got two full art trainers as 9s. I think that's excellent. Next up, so we've got two cards left. One of them is going to be Omnimon Alter S, which I believe is this one right here, if I'm not mistaken. I see that the top border is a little bit bigger than the bottom one, but at this point, I'm the harsher critic, not CGC. We got an 8.5 guesstimate for this one. And this is actually going to be the alternate art of the Omnimon Alter S from 1.5. I wish I had that card, but I have the regular art, not this alternate. And we have a 9.5. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Very nice. You got a 9 for centering and 9.5s across. Dude, this guy shot me out of the water. He overall has better grades than I do. I think he has like 2 9s and like the rest are 9.5, and I have the inverse. A few 9.5s and the rest are 9s. I love it, I love it, I love it. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please, I want to thank you, everyone, for taking the time out to watch. We're going to be pumping out some more content, probably some more pack openings. Hopefully we do a submission reveal soon, another one. Waiting for CGC to, you know, start grading Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Until then, hey, we'll see. But we've got one more. It's actually going to be Magna Angelmon. We said this is going to be a 9.5, and we're going to finish off with a 9.5. I got that one spot on. Very nice. It's a beautiful card. It's another alternate art, in this case from 1.5 release. And you got pretty much 9.5s on everything, guys. Excellent, excellent. I know he's going to be so happy, so proud of seeing these, and I'm happy for him as well. Guys, thank you so much once again, and before you leave, of course, drop a like, leave a subscription. It's our ultimate sponsor, so go ahead and smash the like button as much as you can, and until next time, have a good one, guys.